New at 5:30, a funding fight is facing the folks who are responding to all those calls of beached dolphins.
Dozens of dolphins have washed ashore this summer along the Virginia coast, and the stranding team always there to either pick them up or try to save them. But now the team's financial lifeline may soon flatline. Ava Hurdle joins us now about a threat to federal funding and this program.
Well, that's right, Anita and Stephanie. We can tell you that the Virginia Marine Mammal Stranding Network has a third of its annual budget federally funded to the tune of $100,000. That's from the John Prescott Stranding Grant Program. But sequestration threatens to cut that money. These sea creatures are supposed to live out their lives in the ocean, but they've turned up on shorelines. Experts say when the mammals beach themselves, it's a sign of the last stages of death, and scientists are trying to find out what's causing their strandings.
The preliminary results that we've gotten back so far, we have had several animals test positive for a morbillivirus, and that is a virus that was implicated in the die-off back in the 1980s, so it is something that we're looking at closely.
Mark Swingle is the Director of Research and Conservation at the Virginia Aquarium. He admits dolphins naturally have lots of physical contact, and that's possibly why they've contracted the virus.
It's passed between animals, but not necessarily in the water. So that's how they get it, by contact. So either breathing, breathing next to each other, breathing the same air.
And when these animals end up along the coastline, the stranding team responds with staff, volunteers, vehicles, and equipment paid for in part by a federal grant now threatened by proposed budget cuts.
The Prescott program, as a result of sequestration and maybe other things, has been proposed, at least in the president's budget in FY 2014, to be eliminated. And we're very dismayed about that. Organizations like ours depend heavily on Prescott funding to fund our operations.
He says the organization has competed for the grant and received money since its inception in 2000. Given the dolphin mortality this summer, there is no greater proof that the money is sorely needed. And he admits it does encourage donations from the public. Now, Swingle tells us if anyone sees a dolphin in distress in the water or stranded on the beach, to call this number, the hotline, at 757-385-7575 to report it. I'm Ava Hurdle, 10 on your side.